What's up, ninjas? Happy Friday. We are going to be learning how to do green screens and sound effects in Adobe Premiere Pro today. If you want to, you can also work on another independent project if you liked. But in this video, we're going to be learning about Adobe Premiere Pro. So we are assuming that at this point you have downloaded your video. So whatever you wherever your green screen is, that video, and your sound effects that you're going to be adding on top of it. We're assuming you already have those and you know where they are downloaded on your computer. So from there, we're going to open Adobe Premiere Pro, and it might take a second, or I'll just hit File, New Project, and I'm going to name it Karate Alex R. I'm going to say actually chops and kicks. Chops and kicks. And this is where it's going to save it. I don't want it to save there. I just wanted to put it on my desktop. Awesome. And you don't have to mess with any of this. I just say OK. And then it will bring us to a page with some boxes on it. These boxes do different things. Oh, they're assembled kind of weird. If you want to change them, I think you can go to View. Nope. Can I delete you? All right, that's fine. Anyway, to start off, you want to open a file explorer and find wherever the files your files that you downloaded that you're going to be putting in this video. You're going to drag them over here to the box that says Import Media to Start. And I've got this video of me doing some karate chops. Oh, it's uploading. Doing some karate chops and a kick in front of a screen. And I'm going to be adding sound effects to the chop, so like choo, choo, and then a different one for the kick. And I've got these sound effects right here. I don't know which one to make. Should I make does it make more sense for the higher pitch one to be this, the chop, or the kick? I am slicing air here, and I am displacing air here, so I think the slicing would make a higher pitched noise because the air is moving faster. Because this is much faster than my foot. So I think I'm going to go with the higher pitched one. Is that this one? This one. So the one that's kind of thicker is going to be the higher pitched one. All right, so then I'm going to drag my video over here. It'll pop up in this little editor. Oh, my face isn't in a super awesome spot. You know what, actually, it's fine. So then anything you see on this right side is going to be what your final product will look like. Anything you see over here on this left side is just a preview. So it could be a preview of an individual file that you have. So don't look over here when you're trying to see how your editing is going. So if we just hit play, you know, it'll go through. And I'm going to pause at my first sound effect. So right there. And then that's this one. So then I'm just going to drag it down here. And you can make this bar. I like to think of it as I make it bigger to see more of my project, and I make it smaller to see less of my project, because I get super, super confused about how it changes it if I don't think about it like that. But I have it paused right when I want the sound effect to be like at its biggest. So then from there, I can align this one on the bottom, and you can kind of just get it close. And we'll see if that looks good, and then we can always adjust. Oh, yeah, that was great. Okay, sweet. All right, first one's done. So let's go to the second karate chop. Right there. So that's where I want it to be my audio to be at its peak. So I'm going to drag this in. I'm going to see less of my project. Or zoom in. You can make it smaller to zoom in. That's another way. All right, let's try this one. Yeah! All right, sweet. Get the kick. So. Ooh, I missed it. That's okay. Just gonna rewind a little bit. Probably there. Sweet. And we will make it smaller to see less of our project or smaller to zoom in. Adjust the audio a little bit. Yeah, all right, sweet. So then always save. Oh my gosh, I hadn't saved up until this point. If you press Control, the CTRL button in the bottom left corner of your computer, or Command if you're on a Mac, press Control and C at the same time, or no, that's to copy. Control and S at the same time to save, or Command and S at the same time to save if you're on an Apple computer. Save all the time. Honestly, I should have saved after each time I changed something. Well, no, that's a little bit much, but I should have saved more frequently than I did. All right. I love it. Sweet. So now I'm going to I'm going to remove the background first. So I'm going to come over here, make this screen a little bigger. I'm going to add an effect up here in the effects. Should change this one. Let me take this out. Oh, that's right. That's how you change your view. It's not in view. So up here, I think you can click on one of these and that's what you're doing at that point, and it changes the boxes you can see. I generally have mine in editing. It just has the 4 boxes. Yeah, that made that one go away. Cool. Effects, though, now that I'm seeing how easy it is to switch back and forth, I might just start switching back and forth more often. So I want to add effects controls. Where's the thing? Media browser. Where do I search for an effect? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to search for chroma key. Maybe just key. I always forget the name. Color key, I think. I want to drag that onto this video. And now over here, it's looking for the color blue. And what this filter does is I give it a color and it takes that color away from my video completely. It makes it transparent, which means you can see through it. So if I take another picture and put it in the background, it will look like I'm standing in front of that instead of the green. But each green's a little bit different, so it lets you adjust, and it starts off with a totally different color, so you don't even get to start there. And then I'm going to click on that green that oh, that one's not super green. Alrighty, so you can make your color tolerance higher to add or erase green. You don't have to get it perfect, you just get it close. But what that means is it says, how close to my original green do you have to be, right? So if I make it 0, I clicked down here. So let's do an experiment. I think if I have my color tolerance on 0, it will only erase the greens that are like really, really next to it. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go up here. We can't even see that one. Let's go something more obvious. Yeah, so you see that little cluster? So what that means is my color tolerance is too low. I am being too picky with the greens that I'm removing. I want them to be exactly the one that I clicked. But if I make my color tolerance bigger, it starts picking greens that are closer, are close to the green. Maybe they're not perfect, but you know, they're almost there. And I think it works better. Yeah, it works better if you select a lighter color, it looks like, and then make it, and then adjust your color tolerance to erase the darker ones. And then you can also add like a little bit of feathering on the edges. That like kind of, it doesn't blur your edges, but it makes smoother transitions between your image that you erase the background from and your background. I'm just going to see what happens when I add a little bit of that. I think I want maybe like 120. Ooh, that's too much. 110? Still too much. What was I at? Okay. Save. Now I'm going to go find a picture of, I want like a bamboo wall. Bamboo wall background. I'm just going to go Google Images. Oh, I like this one. Oh, it's got stock. Man. We'll keep looking. I kind of like this one. Let's see how this one looks. I hit the 10-minute limit, but we're back. I'm not having any luck on Google Images, so let's start looking at maybe free bamboo wall background. Ooh, this is like exactly what I had in my head. Let's download this. Don't want attribution required. So I have to give them credit. Let's just copy this, and I'll leave this tab open. I'm going to put that in my YouTube video description, I think. So let's import media. Oh, that's right. Import. And then I'm going to unlink my original audio from my video because I don't need that, because I don't really want the audio of me just kind of kicking in the air. So next thing I'm going to do is move my video up one so I can put my background behind it, and then make my background the entire length of my video. And then I'm going to click on my background, oops, and I can make it bigger, I think, if I move me first. It's a little bit slow. I think Adobe Premiere might be a bit heavy for this computer, but that's okay, we're here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move myself back to the middle. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't crash. Okay. Oh gosh. Perfect. We'll go there. I like it. Now save. Let's watch it. Okay, so that's a little bit weird. Let's go to our effects. Let's add another color key for this color. Let's make our tolerance. There we go. So if it's, you see how you might want to do one for lighter colors and one for darker colors? That might help it. It also takes me a really long time to walk in. So I'm gonna just cut this beginning part and select everything and move it closer to the end, or the beginning. So now I should walk in quicker. Sweet. I look a little bit weird. I think this other effect that I just added maybe messed with it a little bit, because you can see like my foot got really transparent there. So let's go back to effects. Let's look at this clip. And maybe you want to, yeah. Let's see if it was still in the beginning. Sweet. Much better. Still a bit laggy, but I'm okay with that. Let's change my... I'll go boom. And boom. And I think I want to make this one just a little bit less still. I'm getting some little, like, little transparent part, like my legs. I also think I'm too far to the left now. Move me back over to the right. Oh, okay. Looks like that's as far as I go. Okay. My hand's chopped off from there. Alright, sweet. I like this. I'm going to go ahead and export. I actually want it to fade, so I'm going to right click. I'm going to say apply default transition, and it'll fade for me. I'm going to actually cut these though, because I don't want to have me turning it off in the video. Now I'm going to say apply default transitions, and it will fade out. That looks kind of weird, but I'm cool with it. Maybe I just won't have my bamboo fade out. You know what? I don't think I want to have them fade out. Alright, so then when I'm done, I'm going to go File, Export, Media, and then I want it to be in H.264 and make sure that this, instead of AVI, says MP4. Awesome. I want to put it somewhere I can remember. I'll go Ops and GIFs. I want to have video and audio. And I can't see this. And I don't think I really care about, frame sampling. Export. It shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty small video. There we go. This will take a second. I'll probably skip through this part. We'll see. We'll see. It won't take too long though. Maybe I'll be able to entertain a bunch for 2 minutes and 41 seconds. This, this kind of reminds me of download. I'm doing download in real life. That's funny. I'm glad I didn't skip here. I might still skip it. Who knows? Ooh, I skipped it. Yeah, anyway, it's got like 1 second left, so sweet, it's done. Now it's on my desktop, so I'm going to open a File Explorer or Finder on Mac, open Chops and Kicks. I love it! Oh, it's awesome. Sweet. Well, I'm going to throw that on our YouTube channel as well as this video on our YouTube channel. So I will see you all soon, but have a happy Friday.